After the great flood, the earth was reborn. One people, one language, one destiny. Or so they thought. They journeyed east and found a great plain, fertile, vast, and full of possibility. They decided to stay. After the great flood, the earth was reborn. One people, one language, one destiny. Or so they thought. They dreamed bigger than any generation before them. A tower to pierce the sky, a monument to human greatness.
They invented new technology, fired bricks instead of stone, tar for mortar. Innovation in the service of rebellion.
And the building began. Thousands working in perfect unity, speaking one language, sharing one dangerous dream.
Higher and higher it climbed, scraping clouds, casting shadows over the entire city below. Nothing like it had ever existed.
At the top stood their king. Arms raised, pride overflowing. They were not building for God. They were building against him.
But heaven was watching. And what God saw was not impressive. It was a warning of what unchecked pride would become.
It started with two workers. Zulmakhtar Ashavaka, one spoke. The other stared in confusion. The words made no sense. Everything stopped.
Within moments, it spread like wildfire. Foremen couldn't command, workers couldn't respond. The most coordinated project in history collapsed into chaos.
Bricks stopped moving. Ropes went slack. The tower that was meant to touch heaven stood silent, unfinished, and forsaken.
In one divine moment, a single language became dozens. Sounds that once united them, now divided them completely. They found each other by sound. Those who shared a tongue clung together.
Come this way!
Strangers to everyone else now.
And they scattered. North, south, east, west, across mountains, deserts, and seas. The nations of the earth were born. The tower stood alone, half-built, half-dreamed, a monument not to human greatness, but to the limits of pride.
From one family came every nation on earth. Every language, every culture, every people group traces its roots to that plain in Shinar. They called it Babel, meaning confusion. The place where God scattered the languages and reminded the world, He alone sits on the throne.
Thousands of years later, the lesson still stands. When humanity builds for its own glory and forgets God, He will always have the final word.
Everything works in God's mercy.